Now behind me, you might just be able to see a windscreen sat on the car. It's not fitted. I don't know the last time this car had a windscreen in. It came to me with one, but it wasn't attached to the car. And I had a chunk out the corner. So I have a brand new one. And I've just popped the seal on. So this episode we're going to get it fitted. Now I did start filming and have done the job, putting the headlining in, and it proved very unfilmable. As it's up there, trying to point a camera at it, you can see nothing. And then trying to do it was very awkward. But that was the thing preventing having the windscreen in, because it needs to tuck around the header rail, which the windscreen rubber then goes over. Anyway, first thing to do is to get some sealant into the windscreen rubber. So there should be a sealant between the rubber and the glass. So let's get that done. And then I'm going to let that go off a bit. And then I should try and get it in the car. So the plan is here to try and pull the rubber back slightly, chuck some of this in and move along. Well, you saw that ended up with a bit of a mess, and it's still not completely clean, but I figure something's going to probably squeeze out while trying to get it in the car. So I'll clean it fully up when it's in place. Now I'll get the rope tucked in. Now this was about exactly as messy as I thought it was going to be. So I got a lot cleaning up. But it's in. And that unlocks a whole load of things like the dash, rear view mirror, you know, things we kind of need to drive. Wipers, don't have any wipers. Anyway, I'll get cleaning. So there we have our windscreen. Also put the dash in. And I was going to put the air vents and things in, but I found one of my air vent trims has got scratched while it's been sitting around for however long. We'll see how good. Well, hopefully the sealant was a good idea in the long term. In the short term, I'm not sure, because that was a mess. And there's still there's a little bit like underneath on the inside that still needs cleaning up. Anyway, I'm going to keep chipping away. There's lots and lots of little things. This is very much at that stage of have the restoration. We're aiming for road legal very shortly, and that's important because I need to take it and get quite a number of paint defects fixed, and I want to do that before I definitely want to do it before I put any more trim on the inside, and I need to do it before I really drive it anywhere because there's primer showing on the inside of the wheel arches and bottom sills. Oh well. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, thanks for following along and sticking around this far, and we'll see you next time.